See, this TV is a little smallish / far away, at least for me. My eyes are not the best. Underneath the 45%, what does it say?
Main story.
Right. So we're 45% of the way done with the main story missions.
What?
So like halfway.
What the fuck?
Oh, Dave's like, wow, we should be further than that. It's a big game. It's a big story. Think of how many villains are in this. My main gripe right now, aside from not paying attention to the actual story.
Silver lining. There's no silver lining.
That's DLC. That was DLC. You want to buy the DLC when we're done?
I don't. But I will say this.
Yo, first of all, check it.
Finish your thought.
Do you notice? What is that?
What is? Oh, he's doing the hang loose sign.
Well, he's doing. What's the suit?
It's the original one, right?
It's the Raimi suit.
How much different was the one that we had on? Because it's not like really jumping out at me.
We'll go in. We'll look at some suits. I was watching the other, the original 3.
Which one's your favorite? I feel like I have to go like 1. No, 2.
2 is the best one, I think. 1 is also very good. 3, not so much.
Dude, the energy.
They just call it webbed suit because I guess they can't call it like
that's fine.
Tobey Maguire suit or
regular
Sam Raimi suit.
The energy.
But look at it. First of all, just in the movie particularly, like this suit, I'm sure people have said it forever. This suit in the movie is just so above and beyond like every other piece of the movie. Like this is the fucking 11 out of 10 spot in those movies is the suit looks
I could see that.
So good.
Yeah, I could see that.
In comparison to just visually, like the look and the lighting they put for the suit, just the material of the suit just looks so much better. It looks like basically you put Spider-Man in the suit on screen, that's like 4K. And then you go to just Tobey Maguire and just the regular humans not in a suit, and you just like bump down to 720p. Like it's just a disgusting difference in how great that suit actually looks.
The energy for that movie when it came out was just tremendous because it was like one of the first comic book movies.
It really was the first Spider-Man. Basically, I feel like paved the way
get to the lab.
for all the other Spider-Man and like
all
X-Men and. Then they started doing Marvel.
And you knew it was going to be above and beyond what was like in the theaters at the time. And it's really done well. I don't really remember much that it didn't like seem out of place. And that movie's almost 20 years old, right?
Yeah, it was like
2002.
01, 02 maybe, yeah. The thing is, having just rewatched it, it wasn't really like about Spider-Man that much. It was very like Peter Parker focused. It was like him being the person that he wants to be, you know, like Uncle Ben died and talked about Peter Parker's at the age where like you determine the man you're going to be for the rest of your life kind of thing.
It's good advice too.
Yeah.
What age was he at? Like 16? Because he was in high school,
I think he was 18. I think he like, because they graduated high school.
Oh, they did?
In the movie.
Oh,
yeah,
towards
so
the
he's
end?
probably 18. And then there was a 2-year gap. These are all things I never paid attention, like as a kid watching the movies. So Spider-Man 2 was 2 years into the future. So he's 20 in Spider-Man 2. Okay. And Spider-Man 3, I don't remember them talking about like how much time in between. But he's young. This Spider-Man is at least 24. Because, I was playing this, just doing some side missions and collectibles and stuff. He talked about,
Morning, Parker.
I think like 6 years ago being in high school. So, you know, high school when you're 18 plus 6 years, he's minimally 24 years old right now.
Try to get it under 3.
It's a good age, like to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's got some Spider-Man experience under his belt. I don't know. We're back with Doc Ock, who is still not Doc Ock.
The neural interface will put
I'd rewatch the movies, everybody. Dave, you too. If you haven't watched them in a while, I didn't pay attention.
It's been running
The originals or
rerun,
all of them?
the Tobey Maguire,
Just Tobey
Spider-Man's.
Mags.
It's like if you haven't watched it yet as an adult, or when you've been like, you know, watching movies and look at stuff like that from a more critical perspective. Like there's a lot of maybe not so subtle things, but things like you didn't notice.
We watched,
back
you know,
then.
right. And in 02, when you're watching it, it's like
It's just a
you're
movie
much
to fun.
younger.
It's a superhero. It's Spider-Man. But now I like really
You get
got
the
into
adult themes.
the themes and stuff. And
They, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying about that. I don't know why I thought I
This is
read
his suit, by the way.
I don't know why I thought I read a rumor that Tobey Maguire's coming back as Spider-Man.
Those rumors have always been around.
He's just everybody such a fan favorite.
Yeah, everybody wants him to see him in the MCU as like an alternate universe Spidey.
Dude, that would be
Oh,
boss.
see, look, Otto Octavius is got the Vulture, Rhino, Fist.
Who's Elektra? Have we got to him yet? Yeah, I think we did,
Electro?
right? He was in the beginning.
I'm not sure. There was some side mission stuff where Peter Parker was talking about he quit the Daily Bugle because he was taking photos for the Daily Bugle in his past in this game. But he gave them pictures and stuff, and they ran a bad story that he was working with Electro, who's, I guess, a bad guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he was in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The one with... I forget that guy's name.
Young British man?
Yeah, that guy. Andrew Garfield.
Is it him
what
or
am I
the
doing?
young guy?
The Andrew Garfield movies. He was Jamie Foxx. I don't know if you remember. Anyway, he quit the Bugle because they kept publishing, like in the original 3 movies, just bad articles about Spider-Man. He was like, "Fuck you, J. Jonah Jameson and all the other people. Like I'm not going to be a part of this anymore." So he quit, even though he wasn't working with Electro. It was one of the collectibles. Like he had a textbook on him, I guess from high school or college probably. And he got shot. Like he got shot as Spider-Man, but the bullet just didn't do enough damage because it like went into the textbook and it saved him.
Oh, how convenient.
It was a very weird... the collectibles have been fun because they've been telling like these little mini stories. So they've actually been decent. Well,
Did you record those or you just played them on your own?
Nah, I was just playing them by myself because...
You were playing with yourself?
Yeah. With Mary, I was watching Mary Jane cutscenes.
Pause.
Pause what? Pause the episode?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, for this, or you mean pause to look at Mary Jane?
For MJ.
Yeah. Well, both. We're pausing this, and we'll come back as soon as I finish this.
Who was
stupid
the
thing.
actress that
Okay,
played
never
her? Because I feel like she has not been in anything else.
In the Toby Max was Kirsten Dunst.
Oh, yeah. She was pretty famous. She probably got so much money from that. She's like, yeah, I'm out.
Oh. Honestly, I mean, I guess people like acting, but I would be out so fast. Make like 20 to 30 mil.
Oh, jeez.
Invest some of it and just get ready for the rest of your life. That one didn't work. I had a hiccup. This one.
But even like Tobey Maguire, you really haven't seen him in much stuff. I mean, he probably got so much money.
I feel like he did some
A couple things.
like
because
smaller movies.
Like actors are so weird. I feel like they just have like weird personalities because I feel like they are very into their craft.
Fucking shit.
They're very into their craft, and I feel like if they don't like a movie, they won't do it. And I feel like maybe that's like when you have that much money, that's just like
that's probably where he was at.
magnifies
Yeah.
it.
He's like, I could do whatever I want now. I have so much cash. Let's pick some good shit to do. I hate these. How are we talking over these? We're not saying
Do we
anything
have to do this
interesting.
part?
Yeah.
I don't like this about this game. I think this game's well worth the money though, just because it's so big. Right?
It's
I think this is a pretty good game.
There's good stuff in it. It's so funny listening to your thoughts on like
I'm like the
just the
consumer
video game
review.
industry when like you're not like there are a lot of bigger games that are just
Like, really? Than this?
just not fun. Yeah, bigger than this even.
Yeah, but this is fun and big.
That's the thing is there's like some good stuff
That's what
here.
she said. Kind of looks like a snake with the eyes.
Where the fuck is the auto solve? God damn it, Insomniac. Skip. Wait. What? It did exist.
Perfect.
We can't skip it.
Sorry, anyone that's watching right now, we're sorry. If
They
you
don't
wanted
care.
to actually see that.
Someone please leave a comment. Give your thoughts either way. Do you like these stupid little mini games? Is it because we spent so much time in it? Look, the skip button isn't there right now.
Yo, you think that's what it is?
So is it like it knows that you've been trying to figure it out, but you're too big of an idiot?
Carl and I were saying before, we were comparing the terms idiot versus moron, and I thought moron was like more derogatory. But this is basically them saying like, you guys are a bunch of morons. It's like in golf. I've only golfed like once or twice, but
Oh, crap.
after a while,
What
you
the-
just kind of pick up your ball and go to the next hole. Like you stop trying to get it in the pin in the hole, and you're just like, all right, let's back it up and go.
I'll take the triple bogey. Forget it. Hey, figured that one out.
Finished.
Nice.
Somehow didn't do the first one.
It was probably just easier than what we were probably overthinking.
I'm gonna have to do a third.
A new signal processor should reduce.
Insomniac, just stop. Like, you didn't have to inject your stupid mini games thing into every game
It's
you
so
have.
funny because that's so them to do this. It's always been so them.
This is just pure Ratchet and Clank mini game.
It really is. There's no.
Okay, we have
They
to hit
do that in every game
5
since 2002. He just
See, he was trying to hit some
he just
kind of like
grabs his
scientific
shoulder
target.
really fast. He's like, "How'd you do that?"
Hang on, Peter Parker. You genius. You sexy genius.
dude, what if he got in his ear and he's like, "I'm so fucking hard right now that
Good
you
job,
got that."
Peter. What? Doctor. Okay, see, now we're getting closer and
That was
closer
a
to
weird
him being
eye to
Doc
him. He's
Ock.
like, "What's going on right now?" Yeah.
Here we go. He's moving the arm with his brain.
It's actually crazy because I feel like this type of shit still like kind of exists now.
Yeah, probably like very. Look, he's ready to like. Oh, look at that hand.
Peter looks alarmed. He's like, something's
And he's like,
definitely
"Uh-oh."
wrong right now.
Look, here's the birth. Oh, if he had more arms. That was gonna be like the octopus stance. He had the arms up in the air,
Right.
right? And he was standing in front of him.
That's such a weird look.
Peter Parker's like, he's doing it. This is weird because humans can't do that. How is he controlling this with his mind?
I don't know.
Like, he still has to control the hands, right? Isn't that what's going on?
Just have to assume that the hands are
Just
like-
better.
exactly like 10 times stronger than human hands.
Boom, and he pulled some ball back in the bucket.
Call that a mild success.
I call that unbelievable.
That's weird. This guy's definitely like he's got a hand fetish.
Oh, look at him. He's like, uh-oh. I don't want to take it off.
Yes.
Yo, he's got such like a hand fetish and like this is awkward. He's like getting off to having it on. Right?
It's- okay, I mean, if you want to get weird about it, I was
It
going
is.
to
Look at he's like so mesmerized by it.
I was
Look
going to
at him.
say there, because in the movie, he had the chip on the back of his neck. Do you
My
remember?
doctors call it a degenerative.
And then the chip fried, and that's why the arms like took control of him.
Okay.
Basically,
My reckless use.
it looks like somewhat is going on here. There's like an AI, or there's like something more advanced than the arms, right? And he didn't want to take the helmet off, maybe because the arms were telling him like,
No, well,
dude, leave the helmet on so we can move.
they just
or
said
something.
in that
Sorry.
he has a neurodegenerative disease.
Okay, that's dangerous. Then why is he putting the helmet on?
That's why, because he probably
I'd like to think
it could be like Alzheimer's, like Parkinson's. He probably thinks that he's gonna completely lose control of his hands, and
Yeah.
maybe that's why he's like gravitating towards, becoming this
I came
person.
here to work.
True. Okay. Fair point.
What you
But
got?
if he's using his brain to do that and his brain is deteriorating, the arms
I
might
don't
take
know.
over and do
Yeah,
stuff on their own.
Could be. We'll see this play out. I'm sure he's gonna have to stop him at some point. He's just gonna
Yeah.
go nuts.
This was very tender, but
All
very.
right, hit him.
Before
I can't.
I read the most fascinating
Smack his ass.
What?
Yep, I said it.
What?
articles for the neural
Let's get a little weird back in the warehouse.
Okay. What are we doing now?
All right, get out of here. This is.
I feel like he might be our friend at some point. Like, he's gonna turn into Doc Ock. We're gonna have to like stop him or something, but then he's gonna help us out because he seems like a good person in this.
He seems like it, but he's just so
He's gonna lose his
mesmerized by
mind
it.
or something.
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
so
know.
mesmerized by.
Exciting but risky. Yeah, it's this. They basically just Peter walks up to this and he says he's looking at this is like Doc Ock stuff. He's like, wow, it looks pretty bad. Like his personality could be altered. Just a whole lot of foreshadowing for
That's a good point. I think with those
for his
types of
brain to go
diseases, that
down.
could definitely happen. Oh,
Terrible.
Aunt May.
It's
Oh,
Aunt
I thought
May.
that was
Chill. It's
MJ.
not MJ.
Are you coming by today?
Aunt May, MJ. He's probably going to lose his mind a bit and not realize what he's doing. And then that's going to be bad.
I can see that happening.
I like his stuff, though, because all the other, I mean, the other people are villains. He's not a villain yet. Everybody else just seems kind of like here and there something happens to them, like they get to be a part of the story, but he's been part of the story kind of consistently across the whole thing. It is Miles.
Good for Miles, dude. Good for him.
We're gonna have to save Miles again.
He's in his like.
This was him. I forgot. I think this might have happened in a cutscene that when you weren't here when I was playing side stuff. Miles' mom called Spider-Man, and Miles is like kind of like anxious and worried or something. He's gonna start working at the goddamn. He's gonna start working at Mr. Lee's food bank thing.
Oh, he is.
So this might be that.
Interesting.
Eat it. Ugh. We got some new moves. We can web dudes up and then pick them up and throw them. Whee!
It's pretty boss. The end of this game must be tough, though. I'm telling you.
Nah, we'll be
For
good.
50%, what? I mean, I guess you would kind of level up as well, which helps.
My skills level up.
Yeah, you get like
mean?
the suit
Okay.
armor. Dude, this is totally. I'm sorry, I keep talking about like Ratchet and Clank, but that's the whole thing.
It's leveling. That's video games. You level stuff up in video games.
You do?
Yeah. I feel like your experience of video games is like at a time when it, like there were a lot of stuff where it
trying
wasn't
to say,
like that.
dude?
No, I'm just saying.
Saying I'm like an old guy?
No, it's a classic video game thing. Is like you level up your character to use new abilities and
I'm
weapons.
just a little
and stuff.
taken back right now that you call me an old guy.
No. I'm saying the point in time when you played video games, it wasn't like
But
that
in like
as
The
much.
Last
It
of
was
Us, do they do that?
Not exactly, no.
Okay,
'Cause that was
that's my
no, but that's
point.
what it is. Is there was a switch into kind of like more cinematic experience in the video game. Like leveling your character up is very video gamey.
Right.
Like you don't do that in real life. Like if you picked up one of the Ratchet and Clank guns or something, or like you don't have to go to like 5 different planets just to be able to buy a suit of armor. Like you would just buy the armor whenever you want in real life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a progression thing. By the way, we should have been watching this. This looks cool.
He's teaching him how to box.
He's teaching him how to fight. This is good.
Just let me have it. Right on the job. Okay? I can. Oh, sorry. No. It's all good.
This is a very cool
Shut
scene.
up and you'll be fine. All right. Lesson's over. Gotta go. Hey. Thanks. Anytime.
Yeah, and Spider-Man feels like a connection to him because he knew his dad and stuff.
Yeah. That dude's feeling it. This would be so cool
Yeah,
for
he's
this
about
kid.
to go hit.
He's about to go slice.
Look at
He's
that
like,
swagger!
I
Look at
just
that
punched
swagger!
Spider-Man. I can do anything. Oh, nice. We get to play as him now. What's going to
That's-
happen here? Last time we played as him, something terrible happened.
Bro, you're not gonna believe this. I just met Spider-Man.
What? That's crazy.
Got a big New York City rat right there.
Man,
Was there?
Oh yeah,
There he
he's a
goes.
fat boy.
Dude.
He totally would
Dude. I'm looking forward to now to the Miles Morales game. Because I kind of like seeing Peter Parker as the mentor. Because all the Spider-Man stuff we grew up on, it was just Spider-Man. And it was when he's starting. So now we have Spider-Man when he's been Spider-Man. Gets to teach somebody else to be Spider-Man.
Handing everything off. No, that makes sense.
And you know what? Something cool is I thought about this while watching the movies. Not that it fits in with the movies, just as an idea for a Spider-Man story where it's like Peter Parker gets bit by the spider or whatever. Did he never have the thought? And I guess maybe he wouldn't because it's him. He wouldn't have this thought. But like, hang on, can I? What is that? Do you see there's
Like
like
a boombox?
you see there's like something there for me to interact with it? What? Never mind.
back to
anyway,
20
my thing
minutes.
was like, he probably wouldn't have this thought based on his personality, but like he got bit by a spider. What if he took that spider, like he went back and looked for it or looked for a way to create other Spider-Men? You know what I mean?
What?
Miles
I
Morales.
don't understand though.
It's because we're supposed to be trying to get through here. But I mean, I thought it would be cool to have like Peter Parker and then fine Miles Morales and like a whole bunch of other people who are worthy of being Spider-Man, just running around New York together, solving crimes, like beating up bad guys, like as a group. Just a freaking group of Spider-Men and Spider-Women. Like Gwen Stacy was Spider-Man.
I was gonna say one thing, which was kind of like a crucial psychological occurrence in this game, which I thought was cool. I don't know. Do you ever I'm just gonna put this as an example.
No, don't look at me.
So you know how you just hacked that drone? And it's like hacking these things right now?
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of younger people that are playing this game are going to
Wish
be
they
like,
could do that in real life.
yeah, and they're going to totally like try and become that. Because,
hacker.
dude, how sick is that?
That's just impossible. This guy must be a genius
No,
kid.
not necessarily. I mean, they could like push them to like computer science fields.
Oh, and that's
You know
fine.
what I'm
That's one
saying?
thing. I just mean like the everyday person cannot pull out their iPad
No.
and start hacking things
But if
like
you
this.
get,
Like
like,
this guy's got like a custom tablet.
You get like a 10-year-old kid who does that. He's like, yo, that's so cool. I wish I could do that. Because I feel like, you know, when we were younger playing video games, there were like certain instances where you're like, yo, that would be like cool to do forever.
I'm just saying, like he's
No,
hacking
you don't
like
just
military
pick it up. You
equipment.
don't just pick it up, but that'll inspire them. They'll be like, yo, I want to be like this guy, sneaking around,
Yeah,
hacking shit.
Go. Where am I going? Straight over this?
Run.
Yo, she was in Spider-Man 3.
She was?
Yeah, she was Gwen Stacy. Remember the blonde-haired girl who falls out of that
must have
building?
been pretty young. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably
such
like
a
early
long
on.
time ago.
Oh, nope. Squirrel.
When's that
Sorry.
new Jurassic Park coming out? Next year?
Who knows? Probably got pushed back because of the Hess truck.
The Hess truck is the code name for the pandemic.
Just drives straight up in front of us. He's like, "Hey, Miles." Whoa, shit! The Hess truck. You can
Hess truck?
talk.
No fucking way. No fucking way, dude.
Fucking sweet, dude. It's not even Christmas.
Fucking cool, dude.
I don't
Fucking
know.
Hess truck.
No, it's the fucking Hess truck, dude. Is that
Don't
a
get
Brooklyn
hit, don't get
accent?
hit.
Oh my god! Stop! Get out of. Yo, it's fucking New York. Get out of the fucking way. You got a fucking problem, dog?
It just turns into GTA and he just
that-
jacks the car.
Was that Brooklyn accent or was that a
Yeah,
Boston
That was
accent?
all right.
I don't fucking know.
Brooklyn
Yo,
would be
fuck
like-
New York. I fuck New York. I don't know what y'all's
I don't even
accent
know
is.
how I could do this right now. I have such a Jersey accent, so it's like doesn't work.
Every now and then I can hear. When I go back and listen to this stuff while I'm editing, like now and then, like the Jersey accent, like just accentuates on a specific word or phrase. But for the most part, I don't think you a little more have the accent than I do.
What are you trying to say, dude?
No, nothing. I'm just saying.
What are you trying to say? I'm
I
just
feel like
a
the Jersey
guy?
accent for the most part is
I'm
very
just Jersey Dave.
is very like phonetically neutral.
It's just like,
But a couple
I don't know,
words,
like,
it comes out.
like I'm gonna pronounce it the regular term. Wa- I can't even say it. Wa-
What?
Water.
Water?
Yeah,
Is
you
that a
pronounce
Jersey
it-
way to say it's
yeah,
water?
because it's like water, like W zero,
Water.
WOT, you know, or like that, like water. If you pronounce it like normally, it's like water. Isn't there's an A?
What?
not
Why?
an O.
Waiter. Water.
Coffee? Thanks.
Exactly.
Would you want some
coffee?
coffee?
Jersey guys.
What's
Just
your
be like a
fucking-
video. Jersey guys say terms. Coffee, not coffee, or dog.
I feel like you're just making up
Dog,
ways to
no,
pronounce
dude,
words.
you just-
Is water not how you pronounce water all around the country?
No, dude, not at all.
I've never heard
Say it
anyone say
again?
water.
No, it's like you're pronouncing it like WOTR, like water,
W. Water.
You mind if I take
not water.
Water.
Oh, we have
Water.
a CRT.
Water.
I just blew Carl's
Wa-
mind. He doesn't even
fuck.
know how to act right now. He doesn't even know what to do.
It just sounds like such a more way to pronounce it, like each letter,
It's
like water.
Dog.
Dog. That's
Dog.
backward. Dog.
And we're just like, yo, give me a hot dog.
Dog.
It's like we pronounce
Water.
it DAWG.
Uh-oh.
Ah, dude, what the this is
City
sober.
tragedy. He's like, whoa,
This is sobering.
oh, fuck, dude. We're talking about water and Jersey accents and this, oh.
Hey, new kid. I'm empty here.
Give me some water. Peter Parker. How do you say Parker? Water. Parker.
Parker's like
Parker.
normal.
Parker.
Listen, kid, I'm
Parker. That's what I said. Parker.
sorry about your dad.
Remember that? That was some Spider-Man references.
Peter Parker.
I didn't pay attention to what just happened. That's a lot of sandwiches.
Dogs. I can't even say
man.
dog.
I gotta take off.
DOZ.
Dog.
DOOG.
Dog.
Keep on saying D0G.
I guess we say it more like DAWG.
Yeah, we
dog.
say like, you know,
Like, what's up,
I'm
dog?
a dog in the pound. What's up, dog? What up, dog?
Yo, dog, give me one of those donuts back there, dog.
Can we get a hot dog, dog?
How long have those donuts have been on that counter for a month?
4th of July, dog.
Sable, fuck that That's the chick who dropped in on us from the helicopter with the silver hair.
She can eat my.
Oh, dude, you
She
know
can
what?
eat Peter's. You know what?
We like joke, but also seriously talk about like how everybody likes Peter in this game. Like he could just get it from whoever if he wanted
dude,
it.
You guys, I'd give
I
it
supposed
to
to be
him.
leaving?
You kidding me?
In the movies with the Toby Mac movies, you'd have to like write down a list. There are just plenty of people that would like it. It's crazy. I never noticed it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
There are just so many chicks specifically who would be like just all over. Just Peter Parker, not even Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Not even Spider-Man.
Nah, we'll be back. You guys have to tune in for the next.
All right, dog. Dave says he's
All right,
tuning in for
dogs.
the next
Let's
one.
go talk, drink some water.
We're going to take a break and get a glass of water. We got to hydrate.
We'll be back for the next.
The next Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
In the coolest suit.
Yuri Watanabe.
Yo, before we go, Yuri Watanabe. I'll say it in the next one. Everybody like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one.